Leadership roles are critical in driving organizational success, guiding teams, and achieving strategic objectives. Effective leaders inspire and motivate their teams, manage resources efficiently, and make informed decisions that balance both short-term goals and long-term vision. Leadership positions require a combination of interpersonal, strategic, and problem-solving skills to navigate challenges and create a productive, positive workplace culture. Preparing for a leadership interview involves more than showcasing management experience. Employers want to assess your ability to influence others, drive results, manage conflict, and lead teams through change. This guide will explore common leadership interview questions, provide sample answers, and offer actionable tips to help you demonstrate your leadership capabilities, strategic thinking, and ability to inspire and guide teams effectively. Question 1. Can you tell us about yourself? Here's how you can answer. I have extensive experience in leadership roles, managing teams of various sizes and guiding projects to successful completion. I am skilled in strategic planning, team development, and problem solving. I take pride in fostering a collaborative and motivating work environment where team members feel empowered to contribute their best efforts while achieving organizational goals. Tip: keep your answer concise, highlighting leadership experience, strategic thinking, and your approach to team development. Question 2. How would you describe your leadership style? Here's how you can answer. My leadership style is a combination of collaborative and results-oriented. I value input from team members, encourage open communication, and provide guidance while holding individuals accountable. I focus on aligning team objectives with organizational goals and creating an environment where everyone feels supported and motivated. Tip: be authentic, describe your leadership approach, and emphasize how it drives team performance and engagement. Question 3. How do you handle conflict within your team? Here's how you can answer. I address conflicts promptly and professionally, listening to all parties involved to understand the root cause. I facilitate open communication, encourage compromise where possible, and implement solutions that are fair and aligned with team objectives. For example, I mediated a disagreement between team members over task responsibilities by clarifying roles and establishing a collaborative workflow, which restored harmony and productivity. Tip: show that you handle conflicts constructively, maintain fairness, and protect team cohesion. Question 4. How do you motivate your team? Here's how you can answer. I motivate my team by recognizing achievements, providing opportunities for growth, and clearly communicating goals. I also encourage collaboration and foster a positive work culture. For example, I implemented a reward system for meeting project milestones, which boosted morale and increased productivity, while also providing constructive feedback to help team members improve. Tip: highlight strategies for motivation, recognition, and fostering engagement. Question 5. Can you give an example of a successful project you led? Here's how you can answer. I led a cross-functional project to implement a new workflow system, coordinating team members from different departments. I set clear goals, delegated responsibilities based on strengths, and maintained regular communication. The project was completed on time and under budget, improving operational efficiency and team collaboration. Tip: use the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, to structure your response and emphasize leadership impact. Question 6. How do you handle underperforming team members? Here's how you can answer. I address underperformance by identifying the root cause, providing constructive feedback, and offering support for improvement. I set clear expectations and develop action plans with measurable goals. For instance, I helped an underperforming team member by providing additional training and regular check-ins, resulting in improved performance and engagement. Tip: show a balance of accountability, support, and coaching to improve team performance. Question 7. How do you make difficult decisions? Here's how you can answer. I gather relevant information, consider potential outcomes, consult stakeholders when necessary, and weigh both short-term and long-term impacts. I then make informed decisions aligned with organizational objectives. For example, when faced with budget cuts, I prioritized critical projects and reallocated resources effectively to minimize disruption while maintaining team productivity. Tip: highlight analytical skills, strategic thinking, and decisiveness under pressure. Question 8. How do you handle change within your team or organization? Here's how you can answer. I approach change proactively by communicating transparently, involving team members in the process, and providing support to adapt. For instance, when implementing a new software system, I conducted training sessions, addressed concerns, and provided ongoing guidance, resulting in smooth adoption and minimal disruption. Tip: show adaptability, communication skills, and the ability to guide teams through transitions effectively. Question 9. How do you measure team success? Here's how you can answer. I measure success through key performance indicators, KPIs, team achievements, and feedback from both clients and team members. I also evaluate collaboration, engagement, and the quality of deliverables. Regular performance reviews and progress tracking help ensure alignment with organizational goals while identifying areas for improvement. Tip: emphasize a balanced approach, including both quantitative results and qualitative team performance metrics. Question 10. Why should we hire you as a leader? Here's how you can answer. I bring a proven track record of leading teams, driving results, and fostering a positive work culture. I am strategic, adaptable, and committed to developing team members while achieving organizational objectives. My ability to inspire, motivate, and guide teams makes me a strong candidate for a leadership role in your organization. Tip: summarize leadership experience, results, and people management skills confidently while aligning with organizational goals. Final thoughts. Leadership interviews assess your ability to inspire, manage, and develop teams while achieving results. Employers look for candidates who can handle conflict, make strategic decisions, adapt to change, and motivate team members. Preparing thoughtful answers with real-life examples helps demonstrate leadership competence, emotional intelligence, and readiness for the role. Additionally, strong communication, empathy, and accountability are critical differentiators. Speak confidently, provide measurable outcomes where possible, and showcase your ability to maintain team engagement while driving results. By combining strategic thinking, interpersonal skills, and the ability to influence and guide teams, you can present yourself as an effective, capable, and inspiring leader ready to contribute meaningfully to organizational success.